So has back pain really become an American epidemic? And what can you do to alleviate the pain? Barrett is a mind-body wellness expert with 20 years of experience and is here to show us some exercises that could help. But first, we should mention any type of exercise program. It's important to check with your doctor. Ellen, nice to have you here.
Good to be here.
So you've been in the business for more than 20 years. You're seeing a lot more people with back pain.
I am.
Why? What's going on?
Well, I think it's because we're more and more sedentary every year, and it starts early and earlier. All the computers and the video games and the driving, people are sitting too much.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
You have to get up and move around, I suppose?
You gotta move on. You gotta get energy into your back.
And you say when people are exercising, they might be doing the wrong types of exercise.
Well, sometimes they're not using the full range of motion that the back is capable of. So we'll talk about that.
All right. Well, you're going to show us the right way to do these exercises, trying to alleviate some of this pain.
Exactly.
How do we get started?
Okay, so have a seat.
So is this like we're at our desk right now?
Yeah, so if you're at your desk, you want to do
office.
Yeah, or at your office. Yeah, welcome to our office. Very corporate here. You want to, first of all, we sit and we round. So the first thing to do is do some shoulder circles going up and back.
Okay.
You just roll them back.
And it feels good.
It feels good.
Like movement and
yeah,
popping.
it opens, it spreads the clavicles, right? So your collarbones open and you get more breath. It actually will wake you up and give you more energy. So just shoulder rolls back. You don't have to do any forward. We get that in when we're like texting. So back, back, back. So 10 or 20 of those, you know, every hour or a few times during the day when you're at your desk. Those can do wonders. They help release neck tension, and that ends up helping the lower back.
Okay.
Now, the next thing is a side bend. So place one hand on the side of your chair and then just reach the other arm up and fold to the side. And just think about—
that's a good stretch.
Yes, think about creating space between the hip bone and the rib cage. And you can hold it for 30 seconds and then switch and do the other side.
Okay.
And this, again, it brings a lot of good blood flow into the lower back, and it just energizes you.
Wakes you up, right?
It wakes you up,
Sure.
and that range of motion is really important. A lot of people are getting very stiff and their muscles aren't that flexible there. And then they torque their back because they don't have that range of motion.
Got it.
So the next one, I would just cross a leg. No one has to even know you're doing a stretch. Put your hand on the outside of that knee and then bring the other hand to the back of your chair. Yep, so
this,
yeah,
right?
go in towards left, yep. And then think about inhaling and lifting your heart center up higher. And then exhale and just add a little bit more pressure to the knee and wring out the spine.
Oh, I feel that.
Yeah, these are so simple and actually they're enjoyable, right? Because they feel good.
Would you say do this a couple times a day, or?
Yeah, whenever you get a chance. Cross over. I was on the train, Metro North train recently, and I sat there doing these stretches.
I mean, no one really could tell.
Yeah, and if you hold them for 30 seconds, that's enough. No one needs to know. Okay. So those twists are great. Again, the range of motion is so important. So the next exercise is just bringing one knee up to your chest. So this seems like a really basic range of motion, but so many people have such tension in their lower back that just hugging their knee to the chest, you feel this release, but it actually can feel really challenging. But even just doing this, when you're on the phone, hold one knee.
Keep your shoulders back,
You can
right?
keep your shoulders back. It just really creates a nice range of motion in the lower back. It's super important. And then switch and do the other knee.
And you could do this with heels on.
You can do it with
No
heels
big
on.
deal.
You know, that's another thing I noticed is people are really fatigued at the end of the day, even when they've been sitting down. It's almost like they've been standing doing like a job at a counter, you know, like a restaurant job. People would always be so fatigued, but it's because their back doesn't have energy.
That makes sense.
So, by the way, the heels are really bad for your back. So
I don't doubt it.
so if you have to wear heels, sitting down is a good thing. Kick the shoes off every once in a while and walk around your office just totally flat foot, barefoot, just to get that going.
Sure.
Now the next thing is when you stand up, just do a couple, I call it the wrap twist, where you just sort of softly twist your body, gain momentum actually. You don't have to muscle this. Your hips can go with you. You know, about 20 seconds of this, so awesome for your whole spine, right? It's great for your energy level. And so the key with this is to just get blood flow into your back, increase the range of motion. When you think about it, the back is straight, but it can flex forward, it can flex back, and can do side to side, and it can twist. So it really has 6 ranges of motion.
And you should do that throughout the day.
You should do the 6 degrees.
Ellen, let me ask you, probably not a great idea to reach for a candy bar at 2 o'clock.
Well, that's the thing. So people reach for food.
Right.
And when they have low energy, but often it's because of their posture. So shoulder rolls back, heart up, abs in, moving your body actually will give you energy.
Simple solutions.
Yeah. And then if you're hungry, then eat something. But,
Got it.
you know,
but try this first.
Try it first.
Ellen, where can we find more information about you?
EllenBarrett.com.
Pretty
is my
easy, right?
website. Yep.
All right, sounds fantastic. We're just about out of time, but thank you for the exercises. I feel rejuvenated already.
Yeah.
All right, we'll have more information over at WTNH.com if you want to check out Ellen. And stay with us, more Connecticut Style after the break. We'll be right back. That's good.
Yeah.
I feel like a week.